Hey there, comic fans. This is Comicfan with another humble haul. In this episode, we've got a massive Sidewalk sale where everything was 3 for $1. Got a couple local pickups and one act of kindness at the end. So let's get this ball rolling, and I'll show you what I've got from the Sidewalk sale. Like I said, everything was 3 for $1. Ended up picking about 15 books. Came up to $5. And, I guess the whole thing about the Sidewalk sales is that it gets me to pick up stuff I would normally never pay full price on, obviously, and get a chance to read and try a couple of things that I wouldn't normally read or take a second look into. So at this Sidewalk sale, I got a generic comic book #1. Always wanted one of these things. Never wanted to really go and pay any kind of price on it, but 33 cents was definitely the right price for this book. So a generic comic book. This was put out by Marvel. And from what I gather, it's an attempt to trademark the words superhero and supervillain without having to go through the legal loops with lawyers and stuff like that. So instead, they put those words in a book and had them trademarked. So in this book, it is actually a generic comic book. It's a story about this guy who gets these powers, although they never name the superhero. See, there it is right there. Superhero. And it's just a generic story about a guy gets his powers and defeats this villain or supervillain, so on and so forth. Definitely a right price, a definite oddity to have in a collection. So along with that, I picked up a Too Much Coffee Man #1 from Adhesive Comics. Definitely worth 33 cents in my opinion. Damage Control Volume 3 #1. This was bad. This was definitely this was the only book where I thought I didn't get my 33 cents worth. It's so bad. The art in it is bad. The plot in it is bad. I couldn't even get through the rest of the book. Okay. Couple of run fillers. She-Hulk #7 and She-Hulk #8 with a very bizarre battle between She-Hulk and Man-Thing. If you guys ever read this, please read it. It's bizarre. It's not an epic battle at all. Let's see. Howard the Duck #6 to start to complete my run. Howard the Duck #10. An awesome cover of Howard the Duck #14. The last issue of that series, Howard the Duck #33. And moving onwards from that, I got these two books here. Fred Hembeck Destroys the Marvel Universe and The Fantastic Four Roast, also done by Fred Hembeck. Just a little thing to add on these things. These things are very lengthy in words. They're very heavy in dialogue. So there's a lot of reading involved in these, where I thought they would be simplistic as the drawings are that Fred Hembeck does. Not at all. Very lengthy stories. Very corny as well. Okay. This is something I picked up, although it's very tattered, torn, very worn out. This is it's Shock Suspense Stories, but it's actually the EC Classic Reprints #8, although it suggests it's #6. This is a reprint of the #6. It's the first round of reprints that EC was doing on these, but very great classic artwork by Wally Wood. Great stuff. Let's see. And those boxes I found in Invincible Iron Man #126, which was very well worn out. This is a bad copy, but definitely a great place filler until I get a better copy. Very great, great story. First appearance of Justin Hammer. Also in the boxes, I found the Pro. This was a very, very graphic story by Garth Ennis and Amanda Connor and Palmiotti. Great stuff. Surprised to find this in the boxes. Justice League Dark #1, first print, but New 52. Good stuff. This was definitely worth digging through the boxes. So once I was done digging through these boxes, I ventured inside the comic store and picked up the new Hillbilly #4. Very simplistic story, but just they're great little, almost like folk tales printed on paper. Really cool stuff. And along with that Eric Powell stuff, I picked up a reprint of the Goon #1. It's something I don't really need to spend a lot of money on, but I do need to read the story, so that was very helpful. Got that for $1. Let's see. And the last one inside that store, I got Howard the Duck #12. First appearance of Kiss. Very cool stuff. Got that for about $8. Not bad. Okay, so once I left that store, got a couple local pickups. Met up with a guy who had a couple books for, I believe, $1 a piece. Picked up Fun and Games #3. There is no pencil marks in here, and I'm very happy to have this in my collection. I don't know if I'll ever collect the whole run, but it doesn't hurt to try. Let's see. Also with that, more Garth Ennis love. Punisher #1 for the Max series. This is very graphic as well. I was a little, I wasn't expecting this, although it is the Max title and it is for, the mature readers kind of thing. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So Michael Turner stuff. Superman Batman #8. Features the new Supergirl. Not bad for $1. Got this also from that person. Detective Comics #737. Third appearance of Harley Quinn. Good stuff. And then also another good promotional book. This is a 7-Eleven promotional book. It's Spider-Man, Captain America, Incredible Hulk, and Spider-Woman. I think that's the actual title. But it was a cool, I believe this was a giveaway with a Slurpee, if I'm not mistaken, through the 7-Eleven convenience stores. And finally, a little act of kindness here. It came through the mail. I kind of knew I was getting it, but it was also a surprise. Although I thought I was paying for it, this was sent to me for free by GD Rod. So we talked about having a G.I. Joe book, and out of all the G.I. Joe books, what would I want? Of course, the first one to come to mind is this right here, the Silent Issue, first appearance of Storm Shadow. Something that's had as a kid, and somehow it gets lost in the stacks or when I'm moving or whatever, and GD Rod was happy enough to send this to me for free. Granted that this is also the newsstand edition, so I was really, really surprised. What a guy! Thank you, GD Rod, for the great book. Man, this was really great. It was a real simple read because there's no there's no words in it at all. It's all pictures, so you flip through it like that. And with that being said, guys, this is my humble haul for this episode, and I've got a couple things in the works, but I guess that'll all be revealed in the next episode, won't it? Until then, this is Comicfan, and as always, happy hunting. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.